Okay, let's get started. Find a comfortable seat. Notice the four corners of your mat. Maybe look at the four corners of your mat. And just decide that this is where the magic happens. That in this space that you carve out for yourself on your mat, you can feel, you can connect to source. So find your comfortable seat, somewhere where you can stay for a few minutes. We're going to start off tonight with kapalbhati, which is the breath of fire. We'll use fire tonight to connect to source. Kapala means skull or forehead, the area of the third eye. And bhati means illumination. This is an ancient Sanskrit pranayama breath practice used to connect to source. The way that it works is we'll have even inhales and exhales that will be quick, passive inhales with forceful exhales so that you can feel your belly pushing in on every exhale. The most important thing is that the breath is equal, inhale and exhale. The speed of the breath doesn't matter, so if you need to go slow to maintain, that's okay. It'll sound and look something like this. We're going to keep this going for a full minute. So find your comfortable seat where you can breathe. You can bring your hands to your belly if that feedback is helpful for you. Or if not, you can reach your hands overhead. Exhale everything out. And then begin. Halfway there. Ten more seconds. Good. Slowly bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Feel your heartbeat. You might even feel a little lightheaded. That's totally normal. Just feel the energy starting to move in your body. Blood flowing, breath flowing. Starting to create a warmth inside, a fire inside of you. Tonight we'll practice yin yoga and meditation. We will never rush. We'll hold poses for 2, 3, sometimes 4 minutes at a time to create this space for anything and everything. Feel, to laugh, to cry, to moan, to make sounds, to think, to not think. We'll take our time tonight. Starting to release the muscles in the neck. So bring both fingertips down to your mat on either side of you. And then drop your right ear off at your right shoulder while you reach the left fingertips long. You'll feel that stretch in the left side of your neck. And take your time to adjust the angle of your chin so that you can find that sweet spot where the sensation feels just on the edge. We're not looking for pain or sharpness. but we are looking for intense sensation tonight. Remind yourself that it's safe to feel. Keep breathing. You might feel this all the way down through the left arm. If you need a little more, walk your left fingertips away from your body. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then slowly bring your chin to center and interlace your fingers behind your skull. Add a little weight here with the hands and the arms to stretch the back of the neck. Notice what the spine wants to do. Can you keep the spine tall and long? Focus the stretch in the back of the neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release the hands. Bring both fingertips back down to the mat. We'll take the other side. Reach your right fingertips long and drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. Play with the angle of your neck, moving your chin up and down until you find that sweet spot. Breathe in and out through your nose. On every inhale, can you feel your belly fill up with breath, expanding out? And on every exhale, can you feel your muscles soften? Feel the intensity of the sensation of the stretch soften. Keep breathing here. Maybe you walk your right fingertips away from your body for a little more. And then slowly roll your chin down to your chest. One more time. Interlace the fingers behind your head with the opposite positioning, the one that feels awkward. Keep your spine long, sit bones pressed down into the mat as you release the head. You might feel this down the back all the way to the sacral bone. And then keeping the weight of your hands and your arms, just move your head side to side, finding the sensation in the back of the neck. Moving slowly with your breath. When you find a place that feels extra strongly intense, just stay there. Stay there for 3 full breaths. One more breath. And if that spot was on one side of the neck, find the equivalent spot on the other side. Check in with the back. Is your spine long and tall? Take 2 more breaths. Slowly release your fingers, plant them on the mat in front of you, and come onto your toes. We'll stretch the bottoms of the feet here. Sitting back on our feet. Stack your shoulders over your hips over your heels, and then see if you can just bring the heels a little closer together. Notice if they're splaying out to the sides. Walk your knees back if you have to fully align over the heels. And then breathe here. We'll spend 2 full minutes here. If at any point it feels too intense, you can simply lean forward and then lean back. Or you can bring the hands down if you need to and come back in when you're ready. Stretching the fascia and the bottoms of the feet has benefits that work their way all the way up the entire body. For anyone who struggles with back pain of any kind, starting with the feet, it's a powerful practice, just a couple minutes a day. Almost halfway there. Breathe in and out through your nose. Remembering that breath of fire, feeling the warmth from the inside out, igniting your practice tonight. Keep breathing. Ten more seconds. Slowly plant the hands down on the mat and tap out the tops of your feet. Good job. And then sit back on the heels with the feet untucked and send the left fingertips back to the mat once again. Inhale, reach your right arm overhead. Bend the left elbow and stretch through the right side of the body. And just notice what's happening with your chest. Is it falling down and in? And can you open it up, spiraling lower ribs up towards the ceiling? If you need a little more, walk your left fingertips away from your body. Bend your left elbow. Can you press your right hip down as you reach through your right fingertips and breathe into your right side body? Stretching the muscles between the ribs, the intercostal muscles. Stretching here allows us to access bigger, deeper breath in our daily life. Take 3 more breaths in and out through your nose. Rotating lower ribs up towards the ceiling. Keep your chest open. Reach your right fingertips. And press your right hip down. 1 more breath. And then slowly bring your right hand down next to your left. But don't touch the mat. We'll reach the hand all the way around to come to the other side, moving slowly through the middle. The right fingertips will find the mat, and the left arm will reach overhead. Reach your left fingertips as much as you possibly can as you press your left hip down onto the heel. Feel that intense stretch across the left side body. You breathe into the sensation. You reach your left fingertips a little longer. If you need a little more, walk the right fingertips away from your body and bend your right elbow. Press your left hip down and rotate your right ribs up towards the ceiling. Your chest open. Imagine that inner fire in the center of your core, a flame getting bigger on every inhale, warming you from the inside out. One more big breath. And exhale, bring it down the same way. You need both hands in front of you, come all the way down into a child's pose. And send the arms back by your feet to release the shoulders. Take a deep breath here. Breathe into the back of your lungs. Exhale, feel them soften. Again, inhale, big breath into the low back. Feel space in the sacrum. Exhale, let it go. Slowly use your hands to walk yourself up and find a seat with your legs outstretched in front of you. Backs of the legs pressed down into your mat. And then stack your shoulders over your hips again. Flex your feet, stack your toes over your heels. And just press the backs of your legs into the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Find space between each vertebra. And then exhale, keeping your arms with your ears, slowly hinge at the hips. And just find where your stop point is. Keep the arms long. Inner upper arms glued to the ears. Inhale, reach long through the fingertips. The arms are an extension of the spine. And then exhale, see if you can fold a little deeper. Again, inhale, reach fingertips. Exhale, fold. Two more, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms long. And then exhale, let them go all the way down. Maybe they find the bottoms of your feet. Maybe the palms come down onto the mat. Wherever you are, let the head go. Finding that balance here of effort and ease. Press the backs of your legs into the mat softly as you let the upper body fully let go. We'll stay in this forward fold for a full minute. Breathe into your back body. Feel the flame, the fire, warming you from the inside out. Forward folds tell our nervous system it's okay to calm down. It's okay to relax. Notice what thoughts are coming in for you. Are you pushing them away? Can you let them be here? A couple more breaths. Bring your fingertips to the mat. And as slow as you can possibly move, walk the fingertips back to lift the upper body. And then keep that going as you walk all the way back to find yourself on your back on your mat. Send your left leg long. Reach your right knee up towards your right armpit. And then switch. And then send both feet up towards the ceiling and both arms up towards the ceiling. Roll the ankles and the wrists. Switch direction. Maybe you hear some cracks. Puffs. And then shake the right leg and the right arm. And then find stillness. Shake left leg, left arm. And then find stillness. Shake right leg, left arm. And then stillness. Left leg, right arm. Stillness. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're ready, you'll shake all four limbs as hard as you possibly can, like you're a small child throwing a tantrum. Keep it going for 10 seconds. Harder, harder, harder. 3, 2, 1. And then find stillness. Feel the vibration in your toes and fingers. The buzzing, the warmth, the inner fire reaching up to fill your whole body, including your limbs, your fingers, and your toes. Release the legs and arms down the mat. Take a moment in Shavasana. Find stillness. Feel as if this inner fire is glowing you, warming you, fully from head to toe. Sensation of love, of warmth, filling the space inside you. We'll move into pigeon. So take your time to roll over slowly onto your belly. Find yourself on all fours. Tuck your toes. And we'll move through downward facing dog just to move into pigeon. Reach your right leg up and back. Point the toes. Reach, reach, reach. Square the hips down at the mat. And then send the right leg through, making sure that your right knee is wider than your right hip. Take your time. We're in no rush. Walk your left knee back. Left top of the foot comes to the mat. Inhale, reach your collarbones up, gaze up. And then exhale, slowly melt over your leg. And we'll take a full 3 minutes here. Enough time to find your edge, soften into it, and then deepen. Feel as if this inner warmth, this inner glow, starting to dissolve the skin and expand beyond your physical body. Perhaps taking up the space of your whole mat from corner to corner. Perhaps radiating beyond the mat. Just feel yourself grow. Your warmth expand. Notice if you're holding on. Right thigh, right butt cheek, You let it go here. You're about halfway. If you're on your forearms, you can come all the way down onto the forehead. And if you need more, just walking the left knee back. Feel the warm glow of your essence expand beyond the mat now into the room that you're in. Become aware of the corners of the room. See how quickly and easily this loving warmth, this glow, starting from one flame inside you, can fill the room. Any more seconds here. Check in with your eyebrow muscles. You soften your jaw. Let go. Slowly walk the hands up. Roll onto the right hip. And then bring the left foot in to meet the right. We'll meet in Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet together. Press sit bones down into the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto your back body. Look up, gaze up. Fold over the legs. Just moving through. Inhale, come back up. Notice if you can feel a difference in sensation on the side. And then make your way slowly back to all fours. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Inhale the left leg up and long. Point the toes, square the hips. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, bring the left knee through. Set the left knee up wider than the left hip. Walk the right knee back, top of the right foot. Inhale, collarbone lifts, gaze lifts, arch the upper back. And then exhale, slowly walk the hands to melt over your front leg. Breathing in and out through your nose. I want you to think of someone who you love very much. Imagine they're here in this room with you, surrounded by the warm glow of your fire. And just feel their presence here with you. Imagine as if your glow, wrapping them up like a hug. They feel good to be in this room. You need a little more, walk your right knee back. About halfway done. If you're on your forearms, you can come down onto your forehead. Release the left thigh, left butt cheek, eyebrows, and jaw. want you to imagine this person who you love in the room with you, that your fire, your loving glow can heal every cell in their body, washing through them like a wave, harmonizing the frequency of every cell into complete and optimal health and wellness. Their spirit, their mind, and their body just 10 more seconds. Slowly use your palms to walk the hands up, roll back onto your left hip, bring your right foot in to meet the left, bottoms of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Inhale, hold on to your ankles, reach your collarbone up, gaze lifts, shoulder blades on your back, and exhale, fold over the feet. Inhale to come up. If you have a block or if you have a pillow, either one will work. You're going to set it up under where the bra line would be to move into a heart opener. So you can set your block on any height depending on how open you are, and you might want to even adjust the height as we go, as you soften into this to get taller. If you're not sure, start on the lowest height and then slowly roll down so that the block is just about at the bra line. Release the head down onto the mat. The arms can go out wide to a T. And the legs can be long down on your mat if that feels okay, or the bottoms of the feet can be together as they just were. We'll take a few minutes in this heart opener here. Feel the back body soften onto the block or pillow. As long as your heart is higher up than your hips, you're doing it right. Feel an open heart. Feel what that means first in your physical body. Vulnerable. Exposed. Remind yourself that you're safe here in this moment. Allow your heart to melt open, to be exposed, be vulnerable. Feel. And then feel what this means on an emotional level. What does it mean to have an open heart? How does it help you connect, feel, and empathy? And then feel what this means on a spiritual level. What does it mean to have an open heart to humanity? To be willing to hold and feel all that is. Remind yourself that you're safe and that it's okay to feel. Now imagine this room filled with your fire, your love, with this person who you love inside it, expanding beyond the corners of the room you're in. This warm glow that initiated from a single flame inside you, expanding into the entire building that you're in, encompassing every person, every animal, every plant, every piece of furniture, every stair, in a warm hug. Feel as if this person who you love, who you've brought here with you today, is helping you amplify this energy in perfect harmony now with the glow, the source energy that you've become. They become an amplifier. Together, breathe in and allow that energy to expand beyond the building that you're in, out onto the sidewalks, grass, street. Feel how much bigger you can get together. Keep breathing in if you need to raise the height of your block for a deeper heart opening. Go ahead and do that. You have just one more minute here. On every inhale now, see your glow get bigger in all directions, down into the earth, up towards the sky, and in every direction. Just a simple inhale is all it takes to expand this loving energy. And on your exhales, in your mind's eye, look around at how big this glow has become. Everyone inside the radius of your glow, of your fire, feeling like they're wrapped in a warm hug. People you know, people you don't know. Slowly bend your knees if they're not bent already. Come onto the bottoms of your feet and gently lift up to move the block or the pillow off to the side. Take your time to gently lay your spine back down on the mat, one vertebra at a time. Notice how your heart feels now. Can you feel the strength and support of your back body, allowing you to open and soften in front? Now I want you to breathe in this loving energy beyond the state, into the whole country where you are. Every person and every animal and every insect and every plant, feeling a wash of a warm hug come over them. Know that the work that you do to soften your heart, to allow yourself to open, to be vulnerable, to feel, is not just about you, but goes so far beyond the four corners of your mind. Now, using the amplification of the loved one here with you, see how big you can get. You move into the adjacent countries, blending borders, diving to the depths of the oceans. Can you hug a whale? Can you wrap around the other side of this rock, this Gaia Earth? Can you hug the earth? And can you find a single person far away, perhaps in a war zone, a place that does not feel safe? Can you picture a face? Remind yourself that you here are safe now to feel. That your strength, your open heart, is not just for you. And can you pull that face, that body in to your warm hug? Can you hold them? Can you share your heart? Imagine this person who you found is feeling feelings. Perhaps they're scared. Perhaps they're traumatized. Know that you can hold it all. Keep them in your arms, in your warmth. Without saying a word, start to feel them soften into your heart. Notice as this person and you begin to blend together, becoming one. And suddenly they are healed, just like the loved one in your room, on a physical, mental, and spiritual level in every cell of their body. Harmonizing frequencies, the power of fire to alchemize energy, to transform. Keep breathing in and out. And they tell you, you begin to know that there are more where they came from. As if they're holding your hand and guiding you forward, they take you to a group of people who are hurting, who are scared, who are traumatized. If you start to feel overwhelmed, just remind yourself that you are safe and that you can hold this. Imagine your fire, your essence wrapping around the whole group of people like a warm hug. Notice how they feel. You might sense all types of emotions, the frequency of anger, fear, of sadness, of grief. It's all here. And you can hold it all. Keep breathing in and out through your nose without saying a word. Start to feel them soften into your heart. Every cell of every body healed, harmonized to the frequency of love through the power of fire. The ultimate transformer of energy, originating from a single flame inside of your body, softening hundreds of people, thousands of people, millions of people into your heart. Hold them all as they soften, release, and rise. Feel your power through the frequency of love and a soft heart. Hold them because you can. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. And as you start to head back towards where you came from, you get to decide how you leave those spaces. Will you allow the borders to be redefined? Will you let them stay blurry? Will you unwrap your hug? Or will you leave it there? Allowing your energy to linger, to stay far after you come back into your body, into your space. Start to slowly bring your awareness back around Mother Earth, the oceans, the depths of the oceans. Will you allow your hug to keep hugging the whale? Your country, your state, this space we call a country and state where we exist, the street where your home is, the sidewalks, the building, the stairs, the furniture, plants, the bugs, the animals, and the people. 4 corners of your room, the 4 corners of your mat. The form of your physical body. The flame inside you. Become aware of your body in space. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, elbows, knees. Keep your eyes closed. And keeping your eyes closed, gently use your hands to wow yourself up to sleep. Bring both hands, palms together, backs of the thumbs against your sternum. Bow your head down in gratitude. Gratitude for yourself, for carving out this time, for the strength to feel, for the lineage, yoga, pranayama, yoga nidra, yin yoga, and Sanskrit teachings from teacher to student, teacher to student. Thank you. The light and the dark sees and honors the light and the dark in you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Remember to drink a lot of water tonight and tomorrow. You allow what you did to